Big night, boys.
Hey.
Big night.
Big night. My dog's night.
No, it's all of our night.
Hey,
It is all of our night, but I did get my hair did, though.
That
didn't
boy
I?
look clean,
Right?
too.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Hey, I went to your beard guy, Yankee.
Yeah.
Not bad, right?
Sid,
Looks
no
tight,
fly, no flyaways.
Right?
No
Hey,
flyaways.
be honest now, though. What do you think about the jacket?
You look good.
Come on, tell me the truth.
If I'm honest,
Yeah.
you look good.
All right, okay, because
A little loose, but
because I had a little thing with the tailor. Yeah, I made a joke. He didn't laugh. It got weird in there, but anyways, all right. If you say it looks good, and it looks good. Hey, where's Solo, by the way?
He's with the tribal chief. They on the way. You
Okay. Okay. I don't know, I got this. I'm nervous.
breathe. Hey, breathe. There you go.
You know, you know what? Give me 2 minutes. Let me get some water. Let me decompress a bit. All right.
Yeet.
All right. Yeet. Yeet.
You. Big night, Oos. Tonight, the tribal chief is gonna take away the honorary Oos and make that man a full-blown Oos.
Man, you got him all dressed up and everything, man. I don't think Roman's gonna make him tonight. And did you at least talk to Roman?
It's cool, man. It's gonna be good.
Man, you know how the tribal chief is. You know how he be. I mean, since Monday and Kevin Owens popping up, hey, honestly, I think we setting Sammy up for a big disappointment.
Tonight is gonna be a good night.
Okay?
It's all good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.